Hi, we are here with
Wilcox.
And what have you done?
I starred in Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. I play Alice. And I've also did an appearance in Star Trek, Next Generation.
And who is Alex in Nightmare Before Christmas? Nightmare on Elm Street.
What was your question?
Oh, who is Alex?
Alice.
Alice, who, yeah.
The lead, heroine. Nightmare 4, the Dream Master, and Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is the Dream Child. So. Okay.
I'll have to let you know, listener, because I don't know the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Oh, my goodness. Well, what are we going to talk about then?
Did you see the season ending of Lost?
No.
Okay. So, in Next Generation, how was that like to be on the show then?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. I wish I'd taken more pictures, like for my own, like when I was working on the set.
So, which cast of characters did you work with on Next Gen?
I worked with Jonathan Frakes and Patrick Stewart, and I worked with all of them. Yeah, it was probably about a 7-day shoot for doing the guest star role.
So, what was your favorite part of being on Next Gen?
Well, the part was a very interesting one. I played Yuta, and I was the Sovereign's food taster. And but then Jonathan Frakes' character, Captain, we started falling in love, and I make him Parthis, and he. Anyway, the relationship is developing, but then it turns out that I was genetically engineered to kill the clan, the Trillestas, I believe it was, and he had to phaser me.
And that was pretty hard because Next Generation didn't have that many kill rates.
That is correct. That is correct. But he gave me a few chances, but he had to keep like pushing up the power.
I'm gonna give you one more time. One more time.
That's right, and then bye bye Utah.
Yeah.
So it was very sad.
How do you feel going to like conventions and being this character that was on for one episode being greeted by fans?
Oh, it's thrilling. I had no idea. One, this episode would become so prolific. In fact, my character Yuta, I ended up on the Star Trek Monopoly, the Monopoly board. I'm a property. Who would think, from one guest star role? But it was a very tender and interesting story. This particular role. Yeah, the Vengeance Factor. It's called the Vengeance Factor.
Well, do you feel that the Utah character is more popular than your Freddy character?
No, my Freddy one is, but it's two different worlds, sci-fi and then horror,
Yeah.
And there is a division, but it's kind of cool to have done.
Being both genres.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
So what other projects have you done, if you share with the audience?
I actually took an 8-year hiatus, and then I just started acting again last year. In fact, I have a movie that's premiering at Universal City Walk on Thursday night. Red Carpet Affair. It's called The Intruders, and it's a psychological thriller, and I play one of the leads. So, I did another film called Savage last year, but they're still editing that one.
And what is Savage about?
Savage is like a good old Bigfoot movie, and
You're the Bigfoot hunter?
no, I'm being hunted.
Oh, okay. So the Bigfoots are.
But he doesn't get me.
Okay.
Me and my husband. Anyway, it was filmed in Alabama and in Georgia. And then in The Intruders, like I said, it's a psychological thriller, and I play a therapist in it. And I can't say more than that.
Yeah, because you don't want to ruin the movie for him.
Yeah.
But any last words you'd like to say to the viewers of Wasteland TV and Modesto?
Hello, Modesto. Keep on watching Star Trek and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Thank you.